What is going on today, guys? So today we're going to be filming the very first video of my brand new car. This is my 2001 325i. It's pretty much stock other than the fact it's on a very crappy set of eBay coilovers, which you'll be seeing later today. Other than that, it's got an eBay muffler, a lot of eBay parts apparently, a horrible radio from 2004, it's old, and nothing else. It's got, you know, your typical peeling kidney grills, stock headlights that are actually pretty clean somehow, the clear amber lights, and the ugly taillights. It also does have wheels off of like an E90-ish year, I believe, off like a year like that. So today we are going to be doing a little bit of work to this thing, making it look a little nicer. I gotta refill the coolant a little bit. We're gonna put the halos in. Always gotta have the halos. We're gonna paint the headlights black out the insides completely. Kind of be like a tutorial to show how to. And then also the taillights we're gonna paint completely red. VHT Nightshade. I used to have an old wagon like one of these. It was green, and I did this to it with all red instead of the white and amber. And it looked really good. Also, my car leaks antifreeze. I'll show you right down here. It's probably hard to see. You can kind of see it. It's like pools of dried antifreeze for my expansion tank that's leaking, and my light keeps coming on, so I gotta fill that, replace that one day. Excuse the mess. I literally bought this while I was down in Arizona doing some training in the Army. Bought it sight unseen, had my dad go pick it up. It's not a bad little car though. All right, as for getting these headlights open so we can take a look and get them painted, it's real easy. For the E46, just grab over here, pull out, pops right out. And around it, it has this little like rubber seal cover, which is, this one's faded, cracking, pretty normal. And then mine has tape on it because it leaks, it fogs up. So you just go around, pop these down. There's three up top, but mine's broken. It's supposed to be one over here, broken. There's two on the bottom, supposed to be three, broken. This thing, my corner light is not supposed to just pop out like that, broken. Again, there's tape on it for some reason. Once you get all these things propped out, cover, difficult to do with one hand, apparently. Maybe. I just had it off the other day. There, just like that. Cover pops off. Just like that, you have access to the inside of your headlights. Also inside you have the brim eye trim. Pull that off. Mine is already black. My last one on the coupe, it was silver, so I had to repaint it. This one's black already. So what we're gonna be doing today is all this chrome, including in here, which yes, I know makes it useless. I don't really care. But this is all gonna be black. Around here is gonna be black. It gives them a really nice dark look. So, and then we're gonna be putting in the round halos like every E46 needs. All right, so obviously this side over here, shit's all broken. So what you're gonna wanna do if you're working on an E46, right? So before you can actually pull out the headlight lens, it is blocked by this. So there's a small hole right here. What you're gonna wanna do, grab yourselves a Phillips screwdriver. It doesn't actually have a screw in it, but this piece right here goes through there and it'll be sticking out. You can kind of see in there past that black plastic piece. What you're gonna do, take this in, push it down at the same time as you're pushing it down, pull it out, it'll slide right out. Mine, I don't have to, I'm not gonna disconnect the light. I just have to get them out of the way, and that's how you do that. All right, so when you're painting the inside of these headlights, there's two ways you can do it. You can either pull them off, or you can use your sister's old math homework to cover off the surrounding areas. I do it this way for two reasons. One, I don't want to pull my headlights out. And two, the paint I use is pretty much Plasti Dip. It's Dupla Colors version of it. Nice thing about using that is even if I do get a little spray somewhere I don't want to, like I'm not gonna tape this off. I'm actually just gonna spray directly on it and peel it off at the end. I am gonna tape this off though, because that a little more picky there. But I use this. The reason is, like I said, if I overspray somewhere I don't need it, oh well. And if I maybe want to have brights again one day, I have them. To note about using Plastidip or similar branded materials is weather. You don't want it to be too humid or cold. It's like 65 degrees here in color changing Idaho. So get your color, spray it right on the floor. Make sure it's good. Make sure with these you start off with a really light coat, and also as you can see the chrome goes all the way up. So you're gonna wanna make sure you get an even light coat on the entire headlight area. All right, like I was saying, a light coat, as you can see, it's barely on there. That's how your very first coat of this wants to be. That way you can have a good bonding surface. Same with the other side. So you let that dry about 15-20 minutes before you do your next coat. Now I am going to start tinting my tail. All right, so we're looking at about 3 to 4 coats, depending on how thick you put it on. This is 4 for me. I like to go lighter. Also, I pulled out my taillights. No, I ain't talking to you. Anyway, before I was interrupted. So my taillights are just two-toned amber and red. So I'm just painting them all red. I'm leaving the center marker lights half white, and then the red. And then after my headlights dry, I'm installing the halos. Like I said, just the round halos. They are IJDM toy. I buy them off of Amazon. It was like $44. Comes with everything. Little mounting clips, a wiring harness. This is my 3rd set of these. This is my 3rd BMW. This is my buddy's BMW. This is actually my old BMW. Downgrade, but whatever. I sold this to buy Mustang. He's done some work to it. So we're also putting the rear set of coils on this. Also, we're actually lowering my car because the fitment is awful. But we have quite a bit of room to lower it, especially in the front. And with the tire size, plenty of room in between there. So we're gonna be doing that in this video as well. Putting that on there. As you can see, he's got the carbon spoiler and all that. He bought that car from me about a year ago. So, but I'll update you guys. There's an update here for y'all. So I skipped a bit ahead. There's those. You see they're all one color red. You want to make sure you spray the entire thing instead of just spraying the amber part. You gotta spray the entire thing. That way it's all one shade, because that VHT shade's a little different than the OEM BMW shade. So as for the halos, as you can see, well, I finished. So they're pretty easy from the point where I left off at. In there, the wiring is going through the top. It comes out the back of this rubber thing, which is stuff to put back on. But after you get out of there, you take the wiring harness. See, it just plugs in. I ran it right on top of the radiator with some space so it doesn't burn the cable. Use zip ties along the way. And right here in your circuit box, right? So there's the cover. This is the way I've done on all 3 of the BMWs I've done. So right here towards the front of it, there's a strut. Towards the front of it, there's this very front plug. It's got 2 wires. You got a brown wire and a red and white cable. This red and white cable is an accessory cable. So as soon as you turn the key, they turn on. It doesn't matter. You can wire them so you can have them all off, or you can wire them this way. I just wired them this way. So then Rylan, we only have 1 rear coil on. We're still figuring that all out, so I'll show y'all what this looks like here in a minute or 2. All right, let's show you all what this looks like. So this is just turned on. I don't have any lights turned on. It's just the key turned. So I'll adjust some brightness here. There you go. So that's what they look like. It's a lot better in person, obviously. Like you can see where the brights are. I painted that all black in there. So I mean, technically my brights are useless now. But that's what it looks like. Like I said, your negative cable I have hooked up right here. One of the strut tire nuts and then the positive run through here into the circuit box, hooked up to that wire I just showed you. So that's what this looks like. Now I just have to get these installed back in the rear. I'm gonna let them dry off a little more. Help Rylan install the other coil, and then also we're gonna lower my car if we have time. It's already 9:06, it's early. Get cars and coffee in the morning. I will make a video for that. Mustang 67, that's what I'm taking. Not this. This is still boring, so. All right, so I already did one side. But the way my coilovers work, there's some rinky-dink eBay coils. This is where they're at right now. I didn't really take it before. That's where it sits now. It's currently sitting on that so I can get the jack out, but. Anyways, so that's where it sits. This side, it's gonna settle. It's gonna go a little lower. My horrible fitment wheels. It's almost winter time here in Idaho. So I'm gonna buy wheels next year. Yeah, so now all I have to do is get these back in the rear. Pretty good. I'll be good to go. You need a who, what now?
Open it.
Eh?
18mm, open it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't have an 18. You sure it's 18? It goes from 17 to 19. No. Don't break it.
Wait. Is that off?
It's whatever side you put it in.
Let's do this.
See, his are prettier than mine. These are the lowering springs I put in it. Yeah. All right, so I'm finishing up the video here in the dark. Like I said, there's the final product of the halos. They look really nice. Every E46 needs these. So I lowered the coils pretty much as low as they can go without bottoming it out. The fronts are pretty low, but the rears, I don't know if you can see, but barely any room. It doesn't really rub. I just got home. That's how the taillights look. I lost a bulb. I'm gonna replace that apparently. So those look really good. Overall, I'm happy with it. I'm gonna be doing a lot of videos. I gotta replace the crappy eBay exhaust. I'm gonna do pretty much what every other E46 does and make my own exhaust. And next year I get new wheels. I'm gonna do interior stuff. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of videos with this car. Also my truck over there. Make some videos for that. Yeah, so I will be making videos for this. If you guys are interested in watching E46 videos, I know there's quite a few on YouTube. We'll be doing that, so you'll have a good day.